to destroy the United States. In his later years, he said his main goal was to wake up the American people to the deadly threat posing to them by the former Soviet Union. His death was reported as a cardiac event. However, his family remained suspicious. Tretyakov joined a plethora of other who defected from the former Soviet Union in order to warn the American people about a planned attack sponsored by Russian government with assistance from within the American government. Alright, because they probably hit his ass with them siren tablets, man, them Syrian tablets, alright? Okay, because the KGB has certain things that they can kill you with that are damn near undetectable, okay? So he probably defected out and he got himself hurt, alright? So that's another article. Time's at hand, man. This is Jacob's trouble is on the way, man. So you 2/3 that don't want to wake up, and you other heathens out here, the Most High's coming. He's got y'all in a trap. There ain't nowhere you're running to. You ain't running to China or Russia. They're the ones attacking. All right. Let's get into this. Show this quick video about genetic altered foods, and we'll wrap it up.
Welcome to the pioneering new world of farming pharmaceuticals. Biofarming, aiding scientists in cutting-edge research.
PBL Therapeutics is working on a solution. They want to clone pigs whose organs can be transplanted into people.
Cloned and genetically modified cows that can produce milk containing the same...
Salakia, I was going to get a quick verse for you guys about that last stuff. This is Jeremiah 49 and 14. This is Jeremiah 49 verse 14. And it says, I have heard a rumor from the Lord, an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her, and raise up to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small amongst the heathens, and despised among men. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart, O thou that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rock, that holdest the heights of the hills. Though thou should makest thy nest on high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. Alright? So that's what happening, man.
Health properties as human breast milk.
These glow-in-the-dark cats could help develop treatments for diseases, for animals, and for humans.
Yes, you did hear that correctly. He has put a spider gene into a goat.
Transgenic fish. So the fish actually have what appear to be six-pack abs that we see in humans.
My friends, I am here to warn you. I am here to alert you to the greatest threat to our species and our civilization on this planet. Humanity in just the last 100 years has increased its technological and scientific knowledge thousands and thousands of times what it was. But we are still the same species that we were, capable of magnificent heights, but also of horrifying lows. I want to talk to you about the greatest threat to human civilization and society today, already irrevocably changing the genetic code of the biospheres on this planet, and that is genetic engineering. Now, I love science and technology. I know that it's a neutral thing and that man can use it for good or bad. But that said, the controllers and engineers of our society for more than 100 years have believed that if they can discover the secrets of life, DNA, that they will have the keys to immortality. And now you see all the different news articles where they openly brag about this, and the elite says, we don't need a giant population anymore to run our technological systems. We're now phasing into robotic.
This article says why the future doesn't need US. It says our most powerful 21st century technology, robotic, genetic engineering, and nanotech are threatening to make humans an endangered species. From the moment I became involved in the creation of new technologies, their ethical dimensions have concerned me. But I was only in the autumn of 1998 that I became anxiously aware of how great are the dangers facing us in the 21st century. I can date the onset of my unease to the day I met Ray Kurzweil, sounds like a Jew, Kurzweil, sounds like a so-called Jew, deservedly famous inventor of the first reading machine from the blind and many other amazing things. Ray and I were both speakers at George Clinton Telecom Conference, and I encountered him by chance in the bar of the hotel. Or both, I mean, look it up. Pretty much goes into the article and tells you that they're trying to, that's why they said we can keep the population under 500 million, because they have robots. I told you about the 3D printing machines. They can print whatever they want, man. They don't need Jake. That's what they're saying in their minds. They say we don't even need these damn Jake. They already are the promised chosen ones. So if we get rid of them, the Most High ain't gonna come get nothing. All right. That's why it says if I don't shorten the days. Shorten what days? The days of this man's rulership, Esau. If you don't shorten the days of Esau, he's going to try to destroy us, man. He's going to literally try to kill us. And you think it ain't this average Joe damn Edomite cracker, man. It ain't the average Joe. It's these high up billionaires, man. These millionaires that got the tools to do it. They don't love us. They're not trying to integrate with us. They're not trying to, you're not going to get the chip and they're going to pat you on the back and say, good job, nigga. Welcome to the damn new world. You ain't going to get that, man. You're going to get a fucking torturous, a horrible lifestyle, horrible life. You're going to get tumors from them damn chips, and you're going to die, man. The Most High is going to plague you horribly. All right? These damn devils want us gone. So it's not going to be anything when the Most High gives us that power and he puts us back up. You devils ain't going to get no leeway, man. None. That's what you don't think is going to happen. You don't know our power is back with us, man. You don't know our power is with us. He ain't left us no more. We're out of punishment. So come get it, man. Come get it.
Where the military's aircraft will be drone, where combat robots will do the fighting, where manufacturing will be carried on and executed by non-biological systems. So there is an arms race going on and a technological race going on right now, dealing with genetic engineering. And recently, the FDA has put into effect new policies that allow genetic engineering companies, predominantly Big Agra, to put on the market any GMO organism they wish without even consulting the public. Now, when you look at this, it's not just GMO grass that takes less water. It's not just GMO tomatoes that last longer on the shelf. Every genetic engineer I've talked to who worked at these large companies said that in the different studies of GMO potatoes, rice, you name it, that there would be the side effect of reducing fertility in the rodents, the rats, the mice, the guinea pigs that they tested it on.
Those that ate the genetically engineered soy, they didn't actually show the problems in the first generation. The second generation was slower growth, slower onset for maturity, but by the third generation, that's when nearly all of the adults had lost the ability to have babies.
And then later in primate studies with monkeys and apes, the same thing happened. And that along with the public trait that these organisms are being engineered for, there are other traits quietly being built in as a Trojan horse that cause biological changes in the body, that increase cancer, that reduce fertility. And these developments are a lot further along than the public has even been told. The information is available, but it's not an issue that gets a lot of media play. And even when...
With that, let me get this script for you guys. And it says, this is Ezekiel 4 and 12. And it says, and thou shalt eat let's go to verse 10. And thy meat which thou shalt eat shall be by weight 20 shekels a day. For a time to time shalt thou eat it. Thou shalt drink also water by measure, 6 parts of a hin. For time to time shalt thou drink it. And thou shalt eat also as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it. Thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of man in their sight. And the Lord shall even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. So the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, was making Ezekiel do this so it could tell us the future presence. We're pretty much eating shit, man. We're pretty much eating shit. We're eating genetically altered shit. It's already shit food, but then they alter shit food to make it more shitty. What kind of man puts spider genes in a goat? What kind of devil does that, man? Okay? You gonna tell us this, for you damn Nate Satan camp, for those damn purple people leader Israelites, man. Okay? It's amazing. But with that, I'm gonna say shalom. Y'all brothers go look at this information. But that's it, man. We eating shit among these heathens, man. So with that, all praise to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, and much love. Shalom.